Hi, I'm Filipe, welcome to Pedal Platform, and today I'm going to be talking about a slightly different subject. I'm going to be talking about gear envy. So, here's a disclaimer. I understand that some of what I'm going to say in the next few minutes might sound a bit hypocritical, but please bear with me until the end. This video is as much for myself, is as much a mental note to self as it is for anybody to whom this might apply. In my case, it's very simple. I'm going to be watching other musicians or gear reviewers on YouTube, and I'm going to see something that I like, something that looks good. I will want it. It's very simple. Sometimes I will find myself in a massive funk to the point that I don't even want to pick up any of my guitars or play with anything, because I struggle to move past the feeling that if I don't have that new flashy piece of kit, I'm not going to be able to do anything. And that's difficult because YouTube is full of gear reviewers. Hence, disclaimer in the beginning of this video. These videos are created to make you want the gear. I tried to spin mine in a slightly different way. I try to show you what the gear can do and how to use it with my tutorial series. I know full well that I've already had some comments on my plethora of videos of people going, "Oh, I need one," or "I'm going to buy one, I just ordered mine." So that's how it manifests to me, is I watch a few of the amazing channels with gear reviewers that do amazing jobs on YouTube. I have to pay my respects to them because we all stand in the shoulder of very tall giants. And they just create an urge to get that gear. So, do you want the gear just because you want it, or do you need it? Are you buying it for yourself? Are you buying it to keep up with everybody else that has it? Are you looking forward to creating new sounds with that gear? Are you just trying to impress your mates? Yeah, and you have to be honest about this because it's a part of it. We're guitar players, we like to show off. Some of it is, oh look, this very cool piece of gear that I just bought. You don't have it, huh? When you're analyzing gear envy, this is the time to look at what you are doing and think long and hard about yourself. At the risk of sounding preachy, but it's a Sunday anyway, having more gear or new gear or flashy gear isn't going to make you play better. It's going to make you sound different, or it might make you sound different, because if you're just cross-grading, then it's much of a muchness. But it's not going to make you play better. Have you ever been in that situation where you have someone else play through your gear, your guitar, your pedals, your amp, everything? You feel like they play much better than you, and you're just left feeling, oh, this is my gear, it doesn't do this in my hands. That's exactly what it is. The problem is not the gear. The problem is you. Sorry. Problem's me. So where do you go from there? Where do you go from the realization that this is where you are as a player, and that gear isn't going to fix you? Gear isn't going to fix anything. Where do you go? You turn inwards and you look at yourself. You analyze your playing. My method of doing it is picking up either a guitar that I haven't played in a while, or a guitar that I know that I connect to, that I enjoy playing. I will pick up a guitar cable and an amp and I plug straight in. I ignore all of the pedals, I ignore everything else, and I go back to basics and I learn what I can do with just the guitar and the amp. What sounds I can get out of just the guitar, just the thing. Everybody says sounds in the fingers. No, fingers don't do anything without instruments. But it's mostly in the fingers, it's mostly in you. The other alternative is just sell all of your gear, buy a fishing rod and spend your afternoons in the river, but that's not fun. So when you acknowledge that it's on you to get better, to practice your technique, to go learn something new, learn another style of music, learn another technique. When you do that, you will realize that the solution isn't add to cart button. The good thing about it is that when you finally get that piece of gear, you will sound better because you will have learned something new. Your technique is going to be improved, and you will probably be in a position to take better advantage of the gear that you just got. Are you affected by this? Are you affected by gear envy? Do you suffer from the same problem? Do you just go out and buy everything you want? Or do you spend your life clicking add to cart? What triggers it? I really want to start a conversation about this. I hope that this will have been useful somehow for all the compulsive buyers amongst us. And I hope that this helps you realize that sometimes it's not just about the gear. Sometimes it's all about going back to basics and starting over. If you found this useful, you know what to do. Just click like, press the notification bell, and subscribe. No, you have to subscribe first and then press the notification bell. So I hope this has been useful. If it has, you know, press all of the buttons you find downstairs except for the thumbs down, but don't press that one. And I'll see you in the next video.